Hello everyone, this is the bottom track and the whole box which you get, the long box. It's got, this is a sill, this is outside and this will sit inside. This is your bottom track, your drainage mean outside, this mean inside. This is your top track, this is the front of the outside and this will go inside. This is the side panel, which is basically a panel for the traffic door. You normally get with 3 meter and 2.4 meter doors. With the 4 meter doors, both of these are attached to the traffic door and the hinge door. With 3 meter and 2.4 meter, you get them this one separately in the box. So in the box you get 1, 2, 3 and 4 items. This is the sill. So your bottom track would sit on top like this, on the top of sill, just to give you an idea. Now you got the side panel for the traffic door, but you're missing the side panel for the hinge door, which is attached to the hinge door. We'll show you how to remove that to build the whole frame. So now here you've got the 3 panel completely bifold doors. You've got these 2 package come with it. You've got a roller, this is the top roller, you've got a bottom guide, and you've got 4 of these hooks. So these 2 goes with the bottom part of the frame, and this is with the top part, and then you've got door handles and everything on here. Now you've got the 3 panel bifold doors. All you have to do is dismantle this panel. This is the hinge panel. How do we know this is the hinge panel? Because it's got a side panel attached to it. That's how we know this is the hinge panel. As you can see, hinges here. So we have to remove this one to build the whole frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this grub screw, just only this one, and remove the pin. 1, second one here, 2 and 3. We're going to flip the whole panel. You're going to flip the whole panel together and then remove the side panel from it. We'll show you how to do that. That's it. Hello everyone, now we're showing you how to remove the grub screw. So this is how you remove the grub screw. Don't use the gun, use the manual grub screw. Allen key or something to remove it. Now we removed one from here. Now we're doing the second one. You have to be a little bit careful with this one because it's got a D handle attached to it. So as you can see, my colleague is removing the grub screw from here. And then the third one there is already with the grub screw. Now this got a D handle on it, so just make sure
this pin is slightly longer.
This pin is slightly longer than compared to the other 2. When you remove them, make sure you mark them. So now we're showing you how to remove the pin. You can just simply use this to remove the pin. You can have altogether 3 pins and 3 grub screws.
And always remember, where is the hole for a grub screw? This bit needs to go on this side. Yes. Otherwise you won't be able to tighten the grub screw.
Yes, that's correct. It's the same here. Pin.
As you can see, this pin is slightly longer.
So make sure the longer one always goes into the middle panel. Middle
where
of the
handle is.
Where the D handle is. And always make sure you hold the D handle so it doesn't drop like this. Put another inch just to hold it for a time being. And once you flip it completely, you can remove it. Same like the other one here. There, it also came out. So as you're removing it, when you're fitting it back, that's how you normally do it. You're going to fit it back the same way. So all we're doing is just dismantling this hinge panel from the other 2 panels. So we're going to keep the other 2 panels intact. And this is how you're removing the D handle now. You open it and remove the D handle.
And like keep the pin with this one. So
keep the pin so you know that it's attached to the D handle. Now what we're going to do, we're going to flip the whole panel. So as you can see guys, we have removed this hinge panel. Now this panel completely separate from the other 2. We're going to flip it completely so we can remove the side panel which is attached to the hinge door. Just to give a guide, this gasket is the top system, is the top, and this brushes is all bottom. So all these brushes mean bottom, and that gasket is the top. So my guys will flip the whole panel, just show you how they're doing it. Like that. And now what we're going to do, we're going to separate this hinge panel, same, removing the grub screw from the middle and the pin. This is the side panel and attached to the hinge door. This is the hinge door and the side panel. So we're removing it now as we're showing it. So you're removing the pins. Showing you. There's 1, 2. Removed it, and now you can see this side panel came out completely separate. Now you got the top. Now in the box you had the top track, bottom track, side panel and hinge, and the other side panel is here. Now you've got all the pieces for the frame, to build the frame. Put this one back as it is here for now. So these two panels will intact and we'll fit them together because this is where the rollers goes. And then this one we keep them separate and then we're going to fit them together. I'll show you what to do with this one afterwards. Hello everyone, so as you can see now we are starting to build a frame. So we got the two side panel. This is the hinge panel, this is the traffic door panel, and then that's the bottom track, that's the sill, and that's the top track. Now how we know this one is the bottom is this is where the cut part is for the traffic door, that's the bottom part. And for this one, the one with the two nearest hinges, those two there, that's the top, and the only single hinges at the bottom, that shows as the bottom track. Bottom part of the track, bottom part of the panel, both of them. And then we're going to put these two together inside, and we will show you inside.
You need a 20 mm block, the 5-1. Just use a rubber mallet.
So these two goes in. Now on the other side, you've got another two. These are 16 mm ones, and we're going to put them in. So now we have put these hooks inside. So these are going to sit on the frame. Now we're going to show you how to build the frame. So we're installing these doors on this side. So hello everyone, so we're starting to making the frame. So you see we put the bottom track first, make sure your ground is fully level. Then we fix the sill inside like this. As you can see, the sill has gone in like that, and it's 20 or 30 mm hanging outside. And now we're starting to put the tracks in. One track, another track there. Now this is the top track. This is the side panel, and one of that is a track. Now as you can see, they're installing it like that. They're just simply clicking it inside, like that. It goes in, like that, and now they're going to start putting the top track like this. You have to bring it slightly outside, and then make sure it sits in the track. As you can see there. Like that. Like that's going in. You can see, so this is the sill, which is hanging 40 mm or 30 mm. Then you got a top bottom track. This is the side panel. It's flexible, sometimes you have to go in and out. And that's the other panel side. And that's the Hello everyone, so we have built the frame already. So we put at least 5 screws here, 5 screws on top. As you can see, I can just do it on here. We've done 5 screws on the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've done 5 screws here. So we build the whole frame up. We have put this roller. This is the roller which goes up. It goes up from here, from the roller cover. We put the roller in and close the roller cover back. So all the built frame is, make sure your whole frame is level, and then put screws at least 4 or 5 that way, 4 or 5 that way, 4 or 5 on bottom and 4 or 5 on top. We have put underneath the silicone to make sure it's watertight on the top of the DPC, and then the whole frame is built. Now we're going to start fitting the very first hinge panel, which we separated here, and then the other 2 panels we fit them together. We'll show you how to do that. We're going to start with the hinge panel first. Hello everyone, now as you can see we are starting to install the very first panel, which is the hinge panel. As you can see, this is the bottom, this is the top part. As you can see, there's a gasket, and the bottom where the brushes are goes at the bottom. So as you can see, he's trying to put these ones in. Just want to make sure it sits fully on a track. You can see. Now he's going to align this with the hinges. We have already put WD-40 on the hinges to make sure the showboard, the pins go smoothly inside. Like this. As you can see, it's going in. Okay, one done. Second one gone, and the one in the middle. That one we would fit it afterwards. So, and then we're going to go back and start putting the grub screws. Grub screw over here, as you can see. We're going to fit this one in, put a grub screw here, and on the last one, and that will make your very first tool installed. And you're going to plug. See how you put in the grub screw. The one at the bottom. If you put WD-40 on these hinges, it will be much easier for you to put the pins inside and put the grub screw back. Okay, one more. Always put the pin like this. This one's always at the top.
No, make sure you align with the hole.
Yeah. Make sure you align this with the hole. Yep, as he's doing it now. See, there you go. That goes in, and that we're going to lock the pin with the grub screw. Oh. So that's the very first door, traffic door. Got it, it's all gone in. Just check it's all good. It's opening and closing smoothly, that's fine. And we're going to start working on the other 2 panels. Hello, the other 2 panels. Same process again. Now these 2 panels are going to be installed together, and as you can see, we have put the roller inside. This is where these rollers are going, so that's why we're installing them together. Well, now we're starting to install the other 2 panels. As you can see, lift them all up together. This is where the bottoms is. As you can see, that's the brushes, and that's the top gaskets which goes on top. Lift them up together like that. We have made a small wooden platform, so make sure that it's aligned with the bottom track, because we're going to have these hinges, which is here, and the other one is here. You can see we're opening up. Grubs and this inside like that, using the tight grub screw and tighten the grub screw again. put this on the very first track, as here. Make sure you adequately pull these, and now he's going to loosen up all these hinges, the hinge scrub screws. Hello. Hello.
I'm going on the school run. I'll be about half an hour.
Yes, okay.
Sure, no problem.
Is that all right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's fine. Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you. Bye. So we're losing these grub screws. We're not completely removing them because this is where the rollers goes. Let me show you just now. We remove these gaskets. There you go. Now you're going to put this roller in. Okay, there you go.
Totally.
Now we're going to close the
हल्का
grub
आगे
screws.
और
We're going to close these grub screws now. Tighten them all up, 6 of them. So we have put the guide in the actual position. We have put this roller up in here, inside this 2 hinges. We're putting these gaskets back where they were initially. So you can see the very first tool was done. I'm going to close this door like that. Just gonna start working on this tool. Now this tool will connect with this tool, and that's it. All 3 panels will be installed. You can just after that we're going to just check if you're going to have to do any toe and heel. Make sure it's all working, running smoothly. I'm going to tighten the roller up with the screws for the roller. As you can see, like that. We are still tightening this roller up, finishing off, and then we're just going to start. So that's what we're going to do with the grub screw. Bring it back to this over position. And as you can see, we're going to push this grub screw and this bottom guide inside, as you can see, and lose it a little bit more. It should stay like that.
try to tighten this. as we tighten this, it will lift the door, and be careful. The door is trying to swing.
Make sure the other person who's holding the doors is holding it tightly. Now these are lifting the doors up. Here. Now he's going to close this very first door, which you can see. It's back here. And now he's going to try to close this hinge panel. You're going to fix this hinge panel back with the middle panel. So once you put these hinges aligned back, put the pin and drop screw, that's it. It will, all three panels will be installed. My colleague is putting WD-40, so it will be much smoother for him to put the pins and the grub screw on the hinges. You can put WD-40 to grease them up a little. And as you can see now, he's aligning it and putting the very first hinge on the pin. Put the very first pin going in. And then doing the second one. Well, now we're starting to install the other two panels, as you can see. Lift them all up together. This is where the bottoms is. As you can see, that's the brushes, and that's the top gaskets, which goes on top. Lift them up together like that. Yeah, we've made a small wooden platform, so make sure that it's aligned with the bottom track, because we're going to have these hinges, which is here, and the other one is here. You can see we're opening up ribs in this inside like that, using the tight grub screw and tighten the grub screw again. Lift this and put this on the very first track, as here. Make sure you adequately hold these, and now he's going to loosen up all these hinges, the hinge scrub screws. Hello. Hello.
I'm going on the school run. I'll be about half an hour.
Yes, okay.
Sure, no problem.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
So we're losing these grub screws. We're not completely removing them, because this is where the rollers goes. Let me show you just now. We remove these gaskets. go. Now you're going to put this roller in. Okay, there you go. Now you're going to close the grub screws.
Or
Push. We're going to close these grub screws now. Tighten them all up, 6 of them. So we have put the guide in the actual position. We have put this roller up in here, inside this 2 hinges. We're putting these gaskets back where they were initially. So you can see the very first door is almost done. I'm going to close this door like that. Just gonna start working on this door. Now this door will connect with this door, and that's it. All 3 panels will be installed. You can just after that we're going to just check if you're going to have to do any toe and heel. Make sure it's all working, running smoothly. I'm going to tighten the roller up with the screws for the roller. As you can see, like that. We are still tightening this roller up, finishing off, and then we're just going to start. So that's what we're going to do with the grub screw. Bring it back to this order position. As you can see, we're going to push this grub screw and this bottom guide inside, as you can see, and lose it a little bit more. It should stay like that.